Welcome to this hand and wrist-free yoga flow. Get comfortable on your mat and put your hands together in front of your heart. I am happy to be alive, and I embrace life in all its complexity and simplicity. And when you're ready, get into toes pose. I use my hands to move my pinky toes out of the way. And we're going to cactus our arms and do a few cat-cow stretches. Folding forward, breathing in, open heart to the sky, breathing out, folding forward. And again, breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in. Breathing out, and shake those toes out. And from here, we're going to transition into a low lunge. Just kind of push and lean into it and stretch it out. And then raise your hands to the sky, get a little back bend in, and then fold forward. Let's repeat that. Hands up, and then fold forward. And one more time, stretch those arms, and then folding forward. Now raise your arms to the sky, stretch, and let's move into our kneeling twist. Breathing, and then return, arms up. And now let's flow it out into our half split and raise up and then fold back down. You can touch the ground if it's not too much on your wrist, or you can hold your hands out like I am. Whatever's best for you. Just imagine all that tension and stress leaving your body as you gently grab your toes and pull them towards your bottom in a quad stretch. Just hold, and when you let go, don't let it fly, just gently let it go. Now let's repeat everything on the other side. Put your other foot forward. I flow with what is. Stretch your arms high and fold forward. Breathing in, stretching your arms high, folding forward. Breathing in, stretching your arms high, folding forward. And then stretching your arms back to the sky and move into that kneeling twist. Stretch and raise your hands to the sky. And we'll twist one more time. Breathing and just let it all go. Now let's flow into our half split. Arms can reach out or touch the floor. And then up and stretch to the sky. Fold back down into our half split. Feel the stretch in your hamstring, backs of your legs, your calves, and return to center. To take a small break in our child's pose. I have my knees slightly open, toes together, my arms resting out in front of me. I love life, and life loves me. And now we're going to repeat some of that sequence and add on to it. So let's stretch our arms in low lunge and fold forward. And stretching our arms to the sky again to our kneeling twist and our half camel. I've got my hand touching the heel of my opposite foot. My other arm is stretched overhead, gently coming back up. Or just stay in the twist if the half camel didn't feel right for you. Now stretch back up and flow down into our half split. And we're going to hold for just a few breaths this time. I'm holding my toes. You can touch the ground. Have your hands out in front of you like we did earlier. And then moving into the quad stretch. You don't have to hold your toes if it's too much. You can also just hold your arm out and pull your foot towards your bottom and gently let it go. And then coming back and switching sides. Arms overhead, get that little back bend, flow forward, raise your arms back up and kneeling twist to have camel on the other side. Again, if this is too much, just stay in the kneeling twist. You want to feel a good stretch, but you don't want anything to hurt or pinch. Now return to center. Fold back forward into our half split. Breathing, holding, releasing everything that no longer serves you. As we lift our other foot into the quad stretch. Oh, I dropped it. If that happens to you, just pick it back up. You can use your hands or not, whatever is comfortable, and then gently let it go. We're gonna sit our bottom down. I've got one leg folded to the side. If you wanted, you could also do a single leg shoelace like I'm showing you, but I'm just wanting to fold it to the side and do our one-legged forward fold, stretching up, folding from our hips and leaning forward. You can grab your shin, your toes, whatever is comfortable for you. Breathe. I am a spiritual being worthy of honesty, love, and abundance. Great work. Just ease out of that. And let's switch sides when you're ready. I'm just folding my other leg to the side, but again, you could do the single-legged shoelace if you prefer, but I'm just folding it to the side and stretching my arms overhead and folding from the hips. Be careful how you fold from the hips, not arching your back too much. It's more about your stomach touching your thighs versus your face or nose touching your legs. Breathe and imagine feeling any last residue of tension or stress just completely leaving your body. As we come out of that, we're gonna transition, opening our legs into a gentle straddle-like position. Just have our feet on the corners of the mat and just rock side to side and just get situated and comfortable in this position. Before we fold one of our legs, and I've got my foot up against my inner thigh, and then I'm going to stretch over, reaching and feeling that deep, juicy stretch in my side ribs, feeling it as I breathe deeply in and out. I've got my toes pointed toward the sky, and come out of that, and we're just simply going to switch sides and fold our other leg in, our foot resting gently against our inner thigh, arm reaching over to the opposite side, breathing, releasing, being present in this moment. I am grateful for my life. I am grateful for this practice. Awesome work. Come out of that, and let's move with our legs in front of us. And we're gonna do an easy twist. I've got my left leg bent, and you can either move your opposite right arm in front of the knee and hold it, or you can come in for a deeper stretch behind the knee. I'm just holding it and stretching with my arm behind me, breathing and adding a little more stretch as I release that breath. Now let's move to the other side. Again, you've got the option, and I'm gonna just hold it and duplicate how I did it on the other side. Breathing, stretching a little more with each breath. I am happy to be alive, and I embrace life in all its complexity and simplicity. Beautiful. We're coming out of that and gonna just shake it off a little bit. And when you're ready, we're gonna stretch our arms high and just remember, watch your back. You're folding from your hips. We're just gonna do this forward fold. I'm reaching for my toes. If it's too much to grab your toes with your wrists or hands, you can just gently set them on the ground beside you as you lean forward. It was no problem for me to hold my toes. And just don't forget to breathe in and breathe out, letting everything go. Just keep folding a little more. Awesome work. Come on out of that. If you need to shake it off a little bit, go ahead. I'm scooching forward on the mat so that I can lay back as we're moving into our next sequence. Take my right leg and bring my knee into my chest. My left leg, bring my knee into my chest. Just gently getting those hips open. As we move into our figure 4, I've got my left foot folded over my right knee. Keep your foot flexed as you bring them in closer to your chest. And then I like to take my hands and hold either behind your thigh or your shin, just below your knee, whatever is comfortable for you, to just pull that in just a little bit more. You don't want it to hurt, but you do want to feel a really good stretch, a really good hip opening on that left side. And don't forget to breathe, hold, and let it go. Now I'm pulling my leg back up for just another hamstring stretch and letting it go to switch sides. Now I'm putting my right foot over my knee, foot flexed. I'm choosing to hold my shins and pulling it in for that hip opening stretch. I think this posture could also be called the lying pigeon. It's a very good hip opener. Breathe. Just a few more breaths. Don't forget to smile. Release the tension in your face, your jaw. Just breathe. Maybe pull a little more and let it go. I'm gonna get that one more hamstring stretch in, just shaking it out, and then pulling my knees into my chest. I'm gonna hold my toes up. This is a great posture to release your lower back. If you have yoga blocks, I sometimes do like to put yoga blocks under the small of my back for this, but I'm using no props today and just holding my toes straight up in the air, just relaxing into this posture and holding, feeling grateful, peaceful, tranquil. As we release that posture and pull our knees into our chest, cactus our arms and twist over to the left. I like to turn my head to the right and get a nice spinal twist in. And holding and breathing. I am a spiritual being worthy of honesty, love, and abundance. Just a couple more breaths. Feeling that nice twist through our spine. And now come out of it, knees into our chest and twist to the other side. I'm turning my head the other way and just holding and relaxing into this twist. I flow with what is. I love life, and life loves me. Holding just a couple more breaths, releasing, letting go, breathing, smiling, and return to center. Maybe circle your knees, open your hips a little bit more. As we get into our final position, stretching our arms overhead, pointing our toes, and then coming to rest in our Shavasana. I have a quote for us from Mark Nepo. Being opened is the most difficult and rewarding part of being human. Often this happens through our experience of less, not more. For all we learn by reaching, we learn as much when forced to be where we are. How still the trees are, rooted in one place for years, and yet they grow. Rest, relax, and I'll be back in just a few moments. Start getting back to your breath and stretch your arms overhead. Point your toes if you want to and maybe flex them. When you're ready, slowly sit up. Whether you want to gently rock up like I do, or you can lay to one side and push up that way, whatever is best for you. Get into an easy seat and put your hands together in front of your heart. Then take a nice deep breath in as we raise our hands to the sky. And exhale slowly, bringing your hands down in front of your heart. And when you're ready, we'll take another deep breath in, raising our hands to the sky. And slowly exhale as we lower them back down in front of our heart. And one more time, big breath in and release as we lower them to our forehead for clarity and loving thoughts. Hands to our mouths for loving communication. And hands back to our hearts for healing and loving intentions. Sending these beautiful vibes out to all beings everywhere. Thank you for being here with me today. You did such a great job, and I hope this helped you. I'll see you next time.